What's good? What's poppin'? How you doing, man? It's your boy WM out here with another freaking video. Okay, welcome on board, fellas, man. Let me encourage you all to subscribe to my platform. Leave a comment for me. Let me know what you guys think about these spiritual insights. And yeah, if you find these videos informative, man, or helpful in one way or the other, they kind of like impact you or have impacted you, man, give these videos a thumbs up. It helps me with the algorithm, you feel me, and also affirms to me that you find these videos meaningful. And also share with your like-minded friends so that we can spread the gospel. We can enlighten as many souls out here, in a sense, you feel me, fellas. Okay, look, man, one of the harsh truths that I've come to actually accept in my life, that I think you also need to look into, and if not accept in your life, is the fact that life goes on with or without you. You feel me, man? Yeah, life goes on with or without you, man. Now looking back on the people that we've lost, as far as close people, I mean, like family people like we used to care about, in a sense, you feel me. People we thought that we would stretch a long way, people who have fell off, people we've outgrown, people with with people that have actually exit our lives, or we've exit their lives, you feel me. And you still wake up the following day, you still you still eat, you still go for your for your day routine. And yeah, just like that, man, life goes on, you feel me. Life goes on, you feel me. So I think I'm now at a place where I've come to accept that that harsh truth about life, you feel me, that actually life goes on with or without you, you feel me. In as much as you thought you won't go on without your ex, or a deceased person that you loved so much, you care about so much, you just had to put your best foot forward. You had to move forward regardless, you feel me. Yeah, regardless. You just see yourself making a year or 6 months or so without that individual, you feel me. Yeah, so life goes on, fellas, with or without you, man, you feel me, whether you like it or not, you feel me. I've had to let go of a lot of relationships in my life. I mean, now that I know what I know, I know that I probably outgrew those individuals, or they outgrew me in one way or the other. Some were bad circumstances, some were just probably distance, and nothing big deal, in a sense, you feel me, fellas. Yeah, so just that's how life is. That's just life, in a sense, you feel me, fellas. It's just that we human beings, we tend to be glued on to situation, things, people, we just we don't want to let go of the things that have come, that have become familiar to us, in a sense, you feel me, fellas. Yeah, but that's just the game of life, you feel me. You have to grow, you feel me. You are 3 years old, at a certain point, turn 4, 5, 6, and on and on. Now you're probably in your 20s, and that's how life is, you feel me. You can't put on the same outfits you used to put on when you are a 3-year-old right now, you feel me. You see that the shoe that used to fit you when you're 2 years can't fit you right now, you feel me. Yeah, so it's just life. That's how life is, you feel me. You just gotta accept that reality and move forward, and go on, kick forward with your life, you feel me. It's just that's just how it works, in a sense, you feel me, fellas. There's no any other way around, you feel me. Yeah, and I get it at some point in situations whereby you lose someone, someone just someone ascends, you feel me. Someone ascends, and it's a loved one, it's someone that you really cared about, they cared about you, you feel me. I remember when I lost my grandma, my grandpops, you feel me. It felt a certain way then when I was a young man, you feel me. It had kind of a break in me, in a sense, you feel me. Yeah, but now looking back on all of that, I see what actually, that those moments, what those moments actually told me about, today, in a sense, you feel me? I now take, everything, kind of like serious, you feel me? I embrace, the present moment, and I embrace it with a knowing that, it's now, and it's probably never gonna come around the way it is now, in a sense. So I feel, that need to be in the present, to live in the present, and make sure I do the best of every moment that comes around in my life, you feel me, fellas? Yeah, so that's just life, that's just the truth of life, that things come and go, and life goes on, in a sense, feel me? So you just gotta accept that fact, and live out here, to the fullest, in a sense, you feel me, fellas? Yeah, so that's like the message I meant to put across for y'all, man, in this clip. That life, man, it comes and goes, in a sense, you feel me? But that's how it really, like, that's how it really is, you feel me? That's the game of life, you feel me? Things come in and fucking go, you feel me? You just have to embrace and put your best foot forward, you feel me, fellas? Thanks for catching this one. Now for this particular harsh truths, man, that are in this playlist, the harsh truths, the harsh truth is where I happen to drop the harsh truths about life, in a sense. Yeah, so make it a point to subscribe, man. Like I mentioned, man, earlier on this video. Like more videos, you feel me? Drop a comment if you find these videos interesting. Drop a comment for me, man. Let me know what you guys think about these spiritual insights, you feel me? Share with your like-minded friends. Let's spread the gospel and get to enlighten as many souls out here as possible. I'm gonna see you in the next clip, man. Love.